Taurus, good morning. Welcome to your general reading. This is a Sun, Moon, Rising reading. My name's Clive. You're watching Emery's Tarot. It's a pleasure to be here and read for everybody, including cross-watchers, new viewers, passers-by. You're all very, very welcome. Please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Don't try and make it fit as usual, because this will just lead you to wrong conclusions. So, without further ado, what's going on for the sign of Taurus? Going on for the sign of Taurus. Energies, spirits, guides, universe, messages for the sign of Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Well, there you are, straight out. Standing in your power. Long-standing relationships here, Taurus, I'm getting are high in your mind. There's a marriage involved in your situation somewhere. Okay, that's giving out an energy that affects your decisions. All right, you have been struggling for a long, long while. Maybe they are married. They could even be married and separated. But what I'm getting here is there's an emotional pull towards this person. They're making an offer to you, an emotional offer. They're incredibly self-disciplined. They are very, very emotional, but not necessarily showing it. But there is an emotional offer here. What I'm getting here is there is a third-party situation, something to really consider about. It's a question of asking yourself, Taurus, what are your long-term goals? Okay? It would seem your wish is being granted by the universe, okay, but like I say, there are complications. I'm getting here for one or two of you, there are legal issues that are holding the proceedings up. Whether this is on your side or their side, and this could be related to children, you know, custody, etc., etc. But what I'm getting most of all is there's one or two of you dealing with a divorce. And it's kind of waiting for the green light. You are kind of waiting for somebody to make up their mind what their long-term goals are. Like I say, you're being incredibly self-disciplined. There's been a lot of changes take place. All right. The old is giving way to the new, at least energetically. You do feel there's a certain connection here that has run its course. You no longer want to be in the situation you're in, whatever that is, and you want to move on. There's something new here for you. All right. There is the feeling of complacency, but I'm getting here there is a choice here. There's a change of lifestyles here as well. That's kind of holding you back. Could well be that this person is got a lot going on at the moment, but there is a rift between you. You are faced with a decision here on which way to go forward. I'm kind of getting a lot of you are turning your back on a connection here. There's certainly a change in lifestyles. It's doing things in a very, very different way, and that can be kind of scary. I'm getting here that somebody wants to talk to you seriously. There is a coldness between you and somebody. Like I say, a lot of you feel that it's run its course. Things are turning in your favour. It's a question of a different attitude towards relationships. There's been a learning curve here. A very, very strong learning curve. And some of it has been very painful. But you are in the process of making quite an emotional decision here. There's also a reawakening of feelings. You're taking a step out to consider your options here. Despite this strong emotional pull towards a certain direction, a certain person, I'm getting a lot of different energies around you. I'm getting your own energy, I'm getting Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, I'm getting Leo energy, I'm getting Cancer energy. Wow, a lot of different energies. No wonder you're in conflict. But there is a fresh start here. Now, there could be children involved. That's why there's so many different energies around you. It's like you're trying to consider everything at once. I'm getting here that there's the need to prioritise. But you are holding steadfast at the moment. There is legal issues involved. And plus the fact here, from your present situation, I'm getting somebody doesn't want to let you go. They don't want to let you move on. There is success here. There's a breakthrough. But there's somebody around you, and because of a marriage, it's got to be for the moment. Well, live in the moment and conditional. It's not to say things will never change. But it's a question of patience is the key, and wait until things calm down a bit before you have any intentions of committing yourself completely. Things have already started to change. There's been a slow build-up of energy, and it's kind of coming to a boiling point here, energetically. There's also relocation involved. And for some of you, this could mean leaving loved ones behind, maybe even temporarily, to pursue a job, okay, which does mean a lot of travel. But either way, Taurus, you are bringing some very energetical closures to your past. There's that feeling of being trapped. There's red flags all over this. Okay, a lot of you are dealing with somebody who's in another commitment, and it's very hard to get commitment of you, from you, or for you. There's a kind of somebody is very reluctant. They're contented with the way things are going. I'm kind of getting there's a bit of the blame game going on. Not necessarily where you're concerned, but in something in the sphere of the person you're dealing with. There's a lot of the blame game, but this person is responsible for their own actions. Okay, like we all are. We make a decision and we have to take the consequences. Somebody here has made decisions in the past that's delayed the proceedings and put themselves in a position of their own doing. Now, whether that's you or the person you're dealing with, but there can't be any blame for, decisions you make, and you can't blame the other person for decisions they make. The karma's already doing its stuff. I'm getting here, there's a very, very restrictive connection here. And it's not to say that things will never change, but it will take time, and it will take strength and willpower. And there's got to be, honest communication. There's been somebody here hiding back, afraid to reveal their true self. There's a lot of travel here for you going forward. As I say, this could be for a new job, but things are turning in your favour. You do feel with a certain connection, though, you've been going around in circles. You are determined to put your karma right, which is a good thing. You are in kind of a win-win situation. I'm getting here, as I said, somebody wants to talk to you. A lot of truth and honesty and clarity will help you make this decision. All right. If you're waiting for a decision from the law, courts or, you know, regards to divorce, children or whatever. I'm kind of getting it will go in your favour, but compromises will have to be made. But there is a way forward. Yeah, as somebody new here, there's reawakened feelings. But I say there's a commitment in the way in the form of a marriage or legal issues for a lot of you. There's a lot of temptation here. Energetically, there's a lot of jealousy and resentment. Maybe not directly at you, but it's within in your bubble, in your energy. It's either malevolence against you or from the person you're dealing with. In other words, they're dealing with somebody who is jealous and resentful, but this devil is showing up. And, you know, it's the devil to me is, you know, just one of caution. Be very cautious. Use your intuition. It's not doom and gloom. It's not to say that things can't be worked out. It's just you be cautious and be certain of what it is you want. Queen of Cups. Yeah. I'm getting respite from a lot of conflict. You are certainly keeping things to yourself at the moment, which way you want to go. When you're ready, you will communicate. There is a change of direction here. I'm kind of getting when the truth comes out, there'll be some unavoidable conflict and drama. But there is this decision of leaving a kind of third-party situation. Now, whether that third party is in the form of a parent, a family member, a brother, a sister, or whatever, there's a third-party energy here. It could even be a child. There's a lot to consider. This is not an easy situation, but basically the decision is in your court. But it's a question of taking responsibility for your own actions. Like I say, it's not doom and gloom, it's just be cautious. Thank you very much for watching.